Without a team, basketball star could be Lakers' backup. Highlight of the Basketball World Cup, the pivot could be one of the players in the fight for the last places in the Angelino squad. But before saying who the player is, I ask you to leave your like to know news that comes out here on our channel so you can always be informed about new news from our Heart Club. Please like this video too. Usman Garuba is one of the good names of the Spanish national team in the 2023 FIBA World Cup and could be a reinforcement for the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA. At least, that's what the franchise portal says on the SB Nation website. The pivot could be an alternative for the team, which is looking for another player for this position. Currently, only Anthony Davis and Jackson Hayes are in the roster as centers of office. The Spaniard had a 4-year spell at Real Madrid until he reached the NBA draft in 2021. He was considered one of the best defensive prospects in the class at the time. Then, he was selected by the Houston Rockets in the 21st pick. But he never got much space in the team and ended his spell last season. His franchise averages over both years were 2.8 points and 3.9 rebounds in 12.2 minutes. Since the end of the last campaign, however, his life in the league has changed a lot. Houston traded the 21-year-old to the Atlanta Hawks in a 5-team deal. Atlanta then sent him to the Oklahoma City Thunder alongside Tidy Washington Jr. for veteran point guard Patty Mills. Both were released from the team later. The dismissal of the former Real Madrid player took place last Monday, 21. His numbers in the World Cup draw attention. He has 10 points, 4 rebounds and a blocked shot in an average of 15.9 minutes per game. Its efficiency index is the third best in the country in the tournament, 15. This prominent position, combined with smaller opportunities in Texas, makes it an attractive name in the market. Especially in the last days of free agency. He has an incredible wingspan and that, combined with a high IQ in defense, has made him an attractive player since he arrived in the league. The best flashes we've seen from him give us a feeling that he might be the type of player to lead a great defense. And this is not restricted to the defensive side. A few days ago, he provided 7 assists in a friendly for Spain. Above all, he has a lot of intelligence and good decisions on the court. However, the worst moments did not let him take off in the NBA. Despite the excitement at the time, some things didn't quite gel in the league. For example, he is often in the right places to defend the hoop or challenge on the perimeter. But, he just can't stop a basket most of the time, despite being a great rebounder. That's why the teams gave up their service this offseason, wrote the portal. Being so young, I think the athlete has a lot of time to fix the problems in his game. However, the general idea is that this lack of verticality has scared teams in the league. So it's not clear which team could be interested in him, in short. Finally, they point out that, despite some insecurities about the young man, he is not a worse name than many that have been speculated in Los Angeles on the market. Some examples are Wenyen Gabriel, Dwayne Dedmon, Gorgui Dieng, and Bismack Biyombo. Usman Garuba could be in the group of players who would fight to be a final backup for the Lakers in 2023-24. But, the franchise's biggest interest seems to be Christian Wood. According to Dan Woik of the Los Angeles Times, the idea is to offer the minimum of veterans for the center. A competitor for Wood would be the Miami Heat, according to Mark Stein of the Substack website. However, the Florida team cannot offer a bigger deal than the Lakers. The Dallas Mavericks are keen to find a sign-and-trade for the 27-year-old, but have struggled in the market. He scored 16.6 points per game in 2022-23 for the Texas team. However, he was one of the most criticized by the Mavericks' disaster, with serious defensive problems. In addition, he had averages of 7.3 rebounds, 1.1 stumps, 51.5% success in field shots and 37.6% in balls of 3. So, fan, what do you think about the arrival of this promising new athlete on our team? Leave your opinion in the comments.